Hi everyone, so it is Monday afternoon and I wanted to do a quick update on the transfer and everything and how that all went. So yesterday was my transfer day, Sunday, and it was a little bit stressful of a morning because the day before I had gotten the call. They had actually left a message because I was at a party and didn't hear my phone ring, but got a message that my transfer was scheduled for noon, and so I needed to be there at 11, and then all the rest of the details of, the transfer and all of that. And so that was all well and good, and so I got an acupuncture appointment for 8 o'clock, and went to that, and then as I was leaving that to come home, thinking that I would come home and we would have like a half an hour, and then the plan was that all three of us, Eric, Lex, and I, were all going to go, and Eric was going to entertain Lex while I was actually, having the procedure done and all of that. So as I was on my way home from acupuncture at like 9:10, got a phone call, the confirmation phone call, telling me that I needed to be there at 9:45. Now I live at least 45 minutes away, if not a little more, from the clinic that I need to go to. So 9:45 was not going to happen. It was like 9:10. And I wasn't even back home yet. And so I had a little bit of a freak out. It added a lot of stress to the morning. So I said, I can't get there for 9:45. And they said, well, just get here as soon as you can. When do you think you'll be able to get here? And I'm like, well, I can definitely be there by 10:30. So they were like, okay, that's fine. Just if you can do us a favor and please drink water while you're driving here. Because the reason for getting there an hour early is so that you can fill your bladder when you're there, which seems like a little bit of overkill. And I think it's also just so that they know that you're there and then they thaw the embryo and whatnot. So anyway, so I was like, yeah, that's fine. So then I frantically called Eric and was like, so this is what's happening. And I figured that he probably wasn't prepared to leave right away, and Lex certainly wasn't prepared to leave right away. So I was like, I'll just go by myself. It's probably just better for everyone if I just go by myself. So I did. So I still stopped by at home and picked up my Crinone, progesterone suppository, and that I needed for after the transfer, and grabbed a couple of other things, grabbed a little bit of food, and then headed back out to go to the transfer. Made good time getting there. Got there a little after 10 actually. Drank quite a bit on the way, drank more when I got there, and then they went and checked my bladder, and they were like, yeah, it's not really as full as we want it to be, so here, let's refill your water bottle and drink some more. So I think in total I drank maybe like 1.5 liters of water to fill my bladder. And by the time they came and checked on me again, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling pretty full. And they checked my bladder and like, yeah, that's good. But it definitely was more full than last time. And then doctor came in. It was the same doctor who did my retrieval. So I had met her before. She seems a little bit quirky and awkward, and so it was a little bit, there was some interesting kind of awkward conversation while the procedure was going on, and it was all fine, and but it was just a little bit I can imagine that they don't really know quite what to say, but they do that kind of thing all day, so I would think that they would be kind of used to it. So anyway, so got the information on the embryo. They unfortunately, they thawed one and it didn't make it, so they had to thaw a second one. So we now have 3 left that are frozen. The one that they transferred, both of the ones that they thawed, were 4BB. So they said that was good. So one didn't make it, and then one was transferred. And I did get a picture of it, which I will insert here. So, good looking embryo, I think. And so they got everything set and did the transfer, and it was all pretty uneventful. And then we were all done and got up and got dressed, and that was it. Had to pee really badly, so I went to the bathroom right away, and then headed back home. And I tried to kind of take it easy yesterday, but Eric had been watching Lex all day and was kind of at his wit's end dealing with him. So Lex and I ended up going out for a drive and then going to Target and just kind of getting out of the house because he had been stuck inside all day. Oh, no. So I got back from the transfer and put Lex down for a nap and then went to another acupuncture appointment at 2. And then after that was when Lex and I kind of took a little trip out. So yeah, so that's the transfer. Trying to take it easy kind of today, but they said resume normal activity and just no heavy lifting, which is fine except for the fact that means that I can't really pick Lex up. So that's a little bit interesting. I did not adhere to that very well last time, I think. So I'm trying to do a little bit better this time. And my official test day for going in and having the blood test done is on the 22nd. So that's a week from Wednesday. So it's next Wednesday. So not too bad, but it's still going to be kind of a long time to wait. And I'm really, really determined not to test until at least a week after the transfer, and hopefully I can make it a little bit longer than that. So hopefully not until early next week, but I do want to test before I go in for the blood test. So yeah, so that's the update on everything. Lex is now waking up from his nap. I'm exhausted today, and I don't know if it's the running around yesterday or the fact that I didn't have coffee this morning, because I'm now trying to really cut back and avoid it if I can. So I had a cup of decaf instead, and that probably is not helping anything. So I'm just exhausted, so I'm trying to take it easy, and Lex is not necessarily making that super easy, but that's what kids do. So all right, so that is the update for now. If anything changes, I'll update, but if not, then I'll just do a quick video after I have the blood test done next Wednesday. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.